Hi, I'm Lara and this is tropetrinitytrilogy, and today I'll be talking about how I got into the Disney College Program. So, I participated in the Disney College Program in the spring of 2018, so it's been quite a while. However, I did try to film this video earlier. Whenever I filmed it, I really wasn't content with it, so probably because I kept writing notes for what I would put for the video and then stopping because I got bored and being like, I'll just film it without notes, and then it ended terribly. Yeah, I did the same exact thing this time too, though. So part of it's scripted and then it might go into chaos, so good luck watching this video. And to say what the Disney College Program is, it's literally just an unprofessional internship where you work for Disney doing a regular job there, such as quick service, lifeguard, attractions, or custodial. And some of the perks you get while working for Disney is free entry into the parks, a discount on everything you buy there, and for amount of hours you work, you earn tickets to the parks, which you can use for family and friends. Or people you hate. You can give your tickets to people you hate. They wouldn't know the difference. I don't know why you would do that, but you can bribe people to like you with free tickets to Disney. Okay, next thing. So to start from the beginning, I heard about the Disney College Program through a friend of mine who I grew up with and roomed with in college the semester after she finished her Disney College Program. To be honest, the main reason I wanted to do this because at the time I hated college. I was overwhelmed, I was stressed, and I wanted an excuse to get out. And any excuse would have been fine with me as long as my parents would let me. And they would let me do this because they love Disney and this seat looks really good on a resume. Also though, I get to go to amusement parks and just hang out and have fun. Like, obviously this was a great opportunity to get out of college and go to an amusement park whenever I wanted. So I decided to, I'm sorry for the background noise. So I decided to apply for the Disney College Program in the spring because I didn't want to miss my sister's birthday, my mom's birthday, my birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Also, if you do the program in fall, it ends in January, so you literally finish the program and go back to school. Whereas in the spring one, you still have your summer vacation. So of course, I picked the spring one. I wanted a vacation too. As minimal amount of time in college as possible. That was my goal. I succeeded. I decided to do the college program in Florida because I live closer to Florida and I had to go home at one point for a wedding. So it was cheaper. Also, Florida has bigger parks and more rides, so yeah. In the application, I said I was willing to do any job because honestly, I didn't care. I just wanted to get out of college and go to Disney. I did not care. Though, to be completely honest, when checking off the jobs you're willing to do, that doesn't necessarily mean they won't put you as a job you said you weren't willing to. I mean, one of my roommates couldn't swim and they put her as a lifeguard. In the application process, there are 3 steps. There is the application resume type thing. There is the online interview, which is literally just a questionnaire type thing where it's like on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being strongly disagree and 5 being strongly agree. How would you say you are a team player? Of course, I put 1 for all of them. They got me anyway. No, I'm just kidding. And the thing is about the online interview is be honest, but you can also tell which answers will get you in. So like, if you're thinking, I don't know if I'm strongly a team player, just sort of a team player. Just say you're strongly a team player. If you're not sure, just go with the better one. And the third one is the phone interview, which was the interesting one. The first 2, not really interesting. The third one, I have a story. So my interview was pretty standard. The lady interviewing me asked me questions. I answered the ones I knew. The ones I didn't know, I just rambled about stuff until she forgot she asked the question and then just told me the answer and was like, good job. Yeah, because like at one point she was like, to do a character, you have to go off to a place to do an audition. I knew that, but I hadn't researched any of the places to actually do them or when they were. I said I was willing to do them, but I actually couldn't make any auditions because I was too lazy and didn't have time. She was like, hey, do you know about the times and dates? Do you think you can make one for these type of auditions? And so I just rambled about a bunch of stuff I know you have to do in the audition, which I didn't know because of research. I actually knew that because my sisters made me watch a video on YouTube about ex-Disney princesses like years ago. So I just rambled about the stuff I knew from that video, and then she just told me the answer, and I was like, cool, I can't make them. She's like, I'll say you can't then. Cool. Nailed it. Excluding that very professional answer interview tactic of mine, she eventually asked me how I felt about being a custodian. Now, like a normal person, my immediate response was to talk about every disgusting thing I've ever had to clean in my life. Or just disgusting things in general. Didn't even have to be cleaning them, just gross. First, I started with how I grew up on a farm and would constantly get covered in cow manure and have to clean up cow manure, just piles cow manure. And let me tell you, if that is not Disney magic, then I don't know what is. And second, I talked about how, as a camp counselor, I would have to mop pee off the bathroom floor of the boys' bathroom because none of the little boys could aim in the toilet and just peed everywhere. Terrible. And her response to this comment of mine was to immediately start talking about how she has 2 sons and how she knows exactly what I mean, and then kind of just started talking about her family. It became more of a conversation and an actual interview, and it was at that moment that I knew I got into the Disney College program. As a shock to no one, a week later when I got my acceptance letter, said I got custodian. So yeah, actually I know one other guy in the Disney College program who was custodian, and in his interview he talked about how he had to clean up poop from the floor of the bathroom in Kmart. So pro tip, if you want to be a custodian in the Disney College program, just talk about cleaning urine and excrement off the floor. That's how you get in. Disney magic. Anyway, I know what you're thinking. Custodian isn't really a glamorous job. However, I'm actually glad I could custodian. Unlike jobs such as quick service, attractions, and lifeguard, where guests are constantly coming up to you stressed and you're constantly being watched by your leader and just doing things nonstop. Custodian, you just get to wander around. No one's watching you most of the time. You clean things, and when you're done, you just walk around and talk to people, unless you don't want to talk to people, and then you can hide in a stock closet for hours. However, I didn't do that because I'm paranoid and also I hate standing still. So instead, I would just walk around and make random guests talk to me and be my friend. And when I was cleaning bathrooms, I would always sit by the wall and be like, hey, guests, washing your hands, we're best friends now. We're going to have a conversation and you're going to like it. I was a great employee. I was a great cast member. I actually was good at my job, though, just saying. But yeah, custodian's actually pretty chill. So if you want to actually not be constantly stressed or doing something on your feet, go, 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 custodian's pretty good. I mean, some days you will be busy and go, go, go. But most of the time, I was like, just, this is an easy job. It was fine. I got to talk to guests when I wanted to, and when I didn't want to, I didn't have to. Because, well, sometimes they'd ask me questions, but the guests would never be like, I've been waiting in line for hours. They'd be like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for this restaurant. Where is it? And I'd be like, it's right next to you. It's right there. Go. I mean, to be honest, as long as you don't get really stressed easily or you don't get tired from walking and moving all the time, you should be fine if you get custodian at Disney. Now, if you get housekeeping, good luck. So you might have noticed that this angle for the intro and outro is completely different than the rest of the video. And that's because originally this was going to be all about my Disney experience, but I realized just me getting into the program was way too long of a video. So I decided to split it into how I got in and all about, unless all about is ridiculously long too, and I have to split that again. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you want to see about my experience once I actually got to the Disney College program, I'll be having another video of that. Also, I have some footage from when I was at Disney, which will be a couple other videos too. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and you found how I got into the program interesting. And yeah, so thanks for watching and I'll see you later. I wrote these notes with a pen from Walt Disney Resorts. Yeah, it's not stolen. It was a gift.